Hey guys, today I'm going to be interviewing Ty Adams. I'm going to leave his Instagram linked below. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. What was that, sorry?
I said, I know how much of a pain that stuff can be.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
it.
Should be recording now. Yep, it's recording.
Cool.
Awesome.
Sweet.
I just want to start off by saying thanks for coming on.
Oh, dude, thank you for having me. It's awesome
Anytime.
to be here.
Yep. I will just get straight into the questions.
Let's do it.
Awesome. First question is how long did it take you to come up with the lyrics for Stone?
That actually happened pretty fast. I was hanging out in my basement, and I was like, because I like to write stuff that kind of maybe doesn't make sense at first, but it starts to piece itself together
Yep.
as time goes on. But yeah. So I was in the basement. I was writing that song, and it just came. It was there are songs that take a while. But then this was one of those that came pretty quick. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, they just came.
That's awesome. Um, we have question two. Um, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie?
Yeah, could be from any sort of movie.
Any kind of okay, wow. Let's see. One movie that really stuck with me um when I was younger when I watched it, I think it's called The Departed.
Oh, yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah, that movie. That's just I love that movie. And when I was younger, I had a buddy show me that movie, and I was like, "Well, I'd never seen this," and I loved it. So, and I love the cast, and I love the story, and the I love the tenseness of it, and yeah, movies like that are gold.
Yeah, that's good. Um, what is your favorite song of yours that you've done?
Um, probably the wilderness.
The Wilderness?
Yeah, the wilderness. I
Yep,
love that song.
yep.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite one. I just love I was able to go a little, experiment like get into guitar solos and have more fun with that one. So
Ah, that's awesome.
yeah.
Um, so I'm reading these from my phone because I have them on a list.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
If you could write a song for a movie, which movie would you choose?
Oh wow. If I could write a song for a movie, I would love to write a song for like anything Disney Pixar, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, that'd be a dream, yeah, if I could do like anything kind of like Despicable Me.
yeah,
If they ever come out with a another movie again, I would love to do that.
yeah. Ah,
That'd be really cool. I love those movies. They have a spot in my heart.
yeah. I think they do with everyone. Funny movies.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That's so true.
absolutely. Yeah, that's awesome. Uh, what inspired you to pursue music?
So when I was younger, um, my father, he was he's a guitar player and
Yep,
singer
yep.
for a band. So I saw them growing up a lot. So that was like my whole childhood was going to his shows and stuff. And so um and my dad got me a guitar, I think when I was like 11 or something. He got me like a little PV, electric, and um I started picking up on the chords. He taught me like three basic chords, and then I kind of started. And I remember he gave me a Beatles book, and so it had all the Beatles. That was a huge influence for me. Was the Beatles growing up.
Mm,
And, he gave me a Beatles book, had all the chords and the lyrics, and I was obsessed with the Beatles. So I like learned all the songs and all the got me good with chord progression. So my dad and the Beatles, and then getting older, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Nirvana and that whole phase, and then got a little older and I started getting really into like John Mayer and blues guitarists and stuff, which is what my dad was. So
Yeah.
came looping back around. So, yeah,
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers is awesome.
dude, I know, right? I love the Chili Peppers. I'd love to see them live.
Yeah.
It'd be
Oh,
a sweet show.
I've never seen them live. I have to though. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, if there was anyone you could or you would want to collab on a song with, who would it be?
I would love to collab on a song with a guy named Rich Mullins. He's a really good singer-songwriter artist.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
passed now, but if he was alive, I would love to work with him.
Oh,
And actually, I think he passed like the year before I was born.
oh really? Oh
Yeah,
no.
so I know, right? Not
Hmm.
even a chance.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Um, have you ever forgotten any of your lyrics in your songs while performing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if I don't practice them enough
Yeah.
before, or
Yeah.
like because I can like the time based around writing a song, you're really obsessed with it,
Mm.
because you're like I just wrote it, and there's like and then as time kind of goes on, you keep writing other songs, and you're obsessing over those, and you got those lyrics down, but now you're forgetting these lyrics, and so that has happened to me live a lot. But I cover it up pretty well. I just kind of slur.
Yeah. I've got a friend who does music and stuff. Um, and I think he forgets some of his lyrics too. So it
Yeah.
happens to the best of us.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And especially once you start piling them up, and
Mm.
there's so much to remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, I find that remembering lyrics just comes with the melody of the song. Like lyrics by
Mm.
themselves, I couldn't remember it, but as I'm playing it, I'm like, oh well, that word fits nicely in there, and so.
Yeah. Who inspired you to make music?
Um, I think largely to make it, honestly, maybe like Michael Jackson in the 1975, and really, as far as like making the art in the studio goes and stuff like that, and Quincy Jones and producers, and that stuff's killer. So that stuff really inspired me. Being able to even though I play acoustic guitar, but being able to branch out and get other sounds and electronic drum sets and synths and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Yeah. Um, how would you describe the music that you typically create?
um, I would say it is chill and honest,
Yeah.
and it has a nice like vibe to it where it's a mix of it's like it's weird because it has those country and southern influences there, but it's not full on. Um, but then it's also got the pop and the folk acoustic type,
Yeah.
you know, um, Paul Simon, James Taylor type influence. And then along with the band. And lately I've been playing solo at these shows and having a hard time getting my band together, getting my band to come out and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
because the shows have been all over the place and they've got lives and families and stuff.
Mm. Yeah.
And so what I did was I got a loop pedal, and so that's helped the show a lot. I could put beats down and other stuff and do the all that stuff. That's where I add in the different stuff that comes along with it, like the soloing and the beat, and so.
Do you have any of your like personal stories or anything like of live, like anything that's happened while you've been performing?
Um, I would say one cool thing that has happened when I was performing live is probably we were playing. I was in a band when I was I think this was like right out of high school, and this was my high school band, so we were still playing just out of high school. And we got booked. I forget what happened. We got booked somewhere in the town of Leesburg in Virginia, and we got booked at some club, which ended up getting canceled. But our agent still wanted to find somewhere for us to play because we were young, and at the time it was like we wanted to make money, but we also wanted to go out and play and have fun, and
Yep.
And so he really wanted to find us somewhere to play so we could have fun. And we ended up playing in a bank, and it was really funny because they were doing an art show on the other side of the wall, like in the other room, and we were knocking the art off the walls at the art show because we were playing like Rage Against the Machine, and they didn't expect that. They thought it would be like soft rock, but so that was really funny. And then the bank kicked us out, so that was an awesome. That was fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, hardcore.
What advice would you give to people that want to create music?
Um, I would say, trying to sound. I'd say you would find your sound by failing to sound like the person you're trying to sound like,
Yeah.
and and trying to take what you like from those artists that you love, make your own thing with it, and then you'll start to. And that's something that John Mayer said. Something that Sheeran said was writing songs is like water out of a faucet. You turn it on, the bad water comes out, but the clean water will start coming if you keep going. And so I'd say just keep writing, write a song a day, and just keep doing it and be satisfied with your own work and don't care what anybody says because music is all very opinion.
Yep.
So someone out there will love it. That would be my advice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great words.
Yeah.
Um, what would you be doing right now if it wasn't for your music career?
Yeah, if it wasn't for the music career, I would be probably as far as a career, I'd probably be doing landscaping or I'm very good with lawn diagnosis and stuff like that I did when I was younger. And I did all kinds of stuff, man. I pushed like fertilizer and lime and grub control and pesticide and herbicide and chemicals and all
Yeah.
that different kinds of stuff. That's probably what I'd be doing, and I would probably be trying to excel there. But thankfully, that's not what I'm
Uh,
doing. So I'm very glad.
yeah.
But I do. One thing I really did enjoy about that though was I was able to like be outside all day and drive my truck and listen to music. So that was cool.
It's awesome. What instrument do you play the most?
Guitar. Play
Guitar.
that one the most. I play a little bit of piano because, like I said, with the Beatles inspiration growing up, so naturally, Paul McCartney. We used to have a piano in our house. I used to play that a lot, and then we ended up getting rid of it because my parents didn't want it because it was this big thing taking up space, and so. But now we don't have a piano, so I don't play it as much anymore. But I did just pick up. I got a Gretsch like 500, like a slide guitar, like a lap steel. So that's been fun to mess around with trying to pick. It's harder than I thought too.
Mm.
Way harder to play than I thought. So it's been fun trying to pick that up. And then I do play drums and stuff. So I'm I find myself better with the rhythm.
I had a guitar back when I was younger, and I couldn't play it at all. I was terrible. Even if someone tried to teach me, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't.
Right.
But
No, I
it's
totally,
practice.
yeah. Exactly. And I was
Yeah.
the same way too. I didn't like lessons at all. And my mom, when I was a little older, took me for one guitar lesson, and I was like, I don't want to do this. And um, I just never was good with that either, with like step by step. It's like I just wanted to play the songs I wanted to play.
Yeah.
And so I think that has everything to do with it.
Yeah. Definitely. Um, do you have any hobbies or interests outside of music?
I do. I love um like one thing I really love is like MMA and
Yeah,
the UFC and stuff like that. That's a big interest.
yeah.
And then another thing I really like to do too is frisbee golf.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, me and my buddies, so I live in this little neighborhood here, and we have they have like a community course,
Yep.
and it's nice and chill. It's not like one of those really hard courses where you're like through the woods and up the mountains, and it's like most of it's flat plain and pretty open. And so the worst that can happen is it snows or it's like or it's like really hot or something. But um, that's been a big joy. Me and my buddies get together. We'll go through do the course and have some beers and stuff. And
Yeah.
that's another hobby. That's been really fun.
Sounds like fun.
It's been great.
Which instrument do you least like to play?
Least likely is probably bass.
Bass.
And of course I love bass and I love what it does for the song, but I don't think I could ever be a bass player.
What do you like the most about playing music?
Probably, um, I like the escape aspect, two aspects, the expression aspect and the escape aspect. And as far as the escape aspect, it's like for me, it's like watching a movie or playing video games or anything like that, but like times 20. Um, and it's just like a major escape. And when I'm playing music, it feels like um, that is when anxiety leaves. So that's been a big important thing for me for that reason. And then also, yeah, also expression and being able to um, write and be able to be like, this is me, this is my sound, and
Yeah.
and um, and then having people receptive to it and like it is warms my heart. So
Yeah, I mean, people are dealing with a lot of anxiety and stuff these days too. So,
I know exactly. Yeah, that's so
yeah.
true.
Mm,
That's why we need a little more. We need a little more peaceful music in the world, man.
yeah, absolutely. What's on next for your music career? Like anything new coming up or?
Yeah, so I just recorded. I got just recorded Kingdom in the studio, which I
Yep.
think what I'm gonna do is make a I think I'm gonna do another EP and call it Kingdom,
Yep.
and then and so I'm not sure how many songs yet, but yeah, I finished Kingdom finally. Sounds awesome. Got it mixed and mastered. Got Jacob working on the cover art for that,
Yep.
and and then once I have all those pieces, and I think John just got a copy written too. So I think the last step is Jacob's art. So,
All right.
but yeah, but there's also no rush on that. I told him because I'm also out and playing, in the midst of like playing shows and promoting that first record Stone. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. What is it like when you first go out onto like a stage? What's that
Mhm.
feeling like? Do you feel like nervous or like anxious?
Yeah, yeah. So I do. So even now, still like so before every show, I still feel kind of anxious and still have like butterflies. But I think that's just because of the unknown. And um, so because I'm realizing that I don't think it's so much about like I'm in front of a bunch of people.
Mm.
More like I said, yeah, about the unknown. Because like when I have a guitar, um, it's like a shield, and I feel better, and I can go up in front of anybody with a guitar. Even if I was to like stand up and just sing in front of people, I'd feel really weird and nervous without a
Yeah.
guitar. You know. But yeah, so I still get those butterflies. But then after the first song, they pass, and you're having fun.
Yeah, that's
And then you
true.
can
Yeah.
like yeah, and then the crowd's all and you're feeding off them and they're feeding off you and it's a blast. So
Yeah, I reckon as long as you have like a good crowd and they like your music,
yeah,
they seem to be enjoying it, then yeah, I feel like
yeah,
it'd be fine then after that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The worst ones are when I have shows where, like right now, some of the shows are rough because it's wintertime and
Mm,
um and then the new year and the holiday. So I've had some shows where I was like, yeah, let's try it. We'll play. And I went out and I played and we went out uh to a show in DC and there were not many people came. It was a really small crowd. So
yeah,
but those are fun too because you can take advantage of them and tell them to come close and make it a little personal acoustic show. So
yep,
yeah, it's been really cool.
awesome. Um, when you're in front of a I was talking about this last week with Jacob. Do you ever get like nervous around cameras? Like when a camera's on you, do you ever get like nervous or that anxious feeling?
Yeah, that's right. I remember I heard that we were talking with Jacob about that.
Yeah,
Um, I do. Yes,
I think
I get
everyone does.
extremely. Yeah, and I start to like. It's funny because like I remember me and my buddy, we were out at the studio, and we were trying to, and this was just filming an ad to boost out in the different areas that we're playing.
Yep.
So we're filming an ad, and he was like, "All right, so say this and this and this," and I was like, "Loose and cool," and I was like, "I got this." And then once he lifted up the camera, I was like, "Over." I
Uh,
was like, I forget everything you just told me to say. But yeah, I get extremely nervous with cameras. I got to get better with that.
yeah. I mean, it takes practice with it too, though.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, definitely. Like so, and then I think I'm sure Jacob got so used to it, and I'm sure he was, being in front of a camera every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to stream myself playing like video games and stuff like that when I was younger. So I got used to
yeah,
being around a camera, and then it just like it slowly dropped when I started getting anxiety and all these different things. But that's what happens when you get a bit older.
yeah. That's very true. I've noticed that too. The anxieties kind of come with the age.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it
very true.
happens.
Yeah, yeah. But
Um,
I am a gamer myself too, by the way. So we'll have to exchange
oh,
gamer tag.
yeah, for sure. What sort of
Yeah.
video games do you play?
I like playing so lately I've been playing a course like UFC 5.
Yeah,
Um, and I do play Fortnite with my buddies and stuff. And
yep.
actually, I didn't. I was one of those people who who was like, I don't ever play Fortnite. And but I tried it, and I was like, well, this is great because I can talk with my friends and we can hang out on the in the headset and play games together and shoot people. So
Yep. That's how it
I was
goes.
like,
Yeah,
this is great.
I play Fortnite a lot too, so um,
Okay, yeah, so we'll definitely have to. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, for
that'd be
sure.
awesome.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what do you play like any other online games or?
Um, I don't think any other online game. Oh well, no, I guess that's not online. But I do. One game I tried out recently was the the new Indiana Jones game.
Oh yeah, yep,
Mm. And that's pretty good.
yep.
I was enjoying that. So got that. The other thing with I was really into like the Assassin's Creed games too.
Oh yeah, yep. I've played one of them games. I forgot what one it was. I think it was like Odyssey or something like that. I think it's called Odyssey. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh
Fun
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good game. Yeah,
Um,
games are great. Yeah.
I was playing games like Mortal Kombat and stuff as well. If you've heard of that one, like a fighting sort of one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Those are fun games. And
Um,
how many? There's like three of them, right? I think.
um, yeah, I think so. Yeah, three or four. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so you got your guitar there. You can play a tune or something if you want, or
I do. Yes. And my home. Oh yeah, yeah. Sweet, it sounds beautiful. All right, I'm gonna. This is gonna be um. I was planning on playing Stone, but then I
Yeah,
was like, oh, I almost really want to play the Wilderness.
that's alright. Yeah.
That and so yeah. So, but for anybody listening, this song, the Wilderness, is on that EP, Stone.
Yep. Oh, I don't think the mic is capturing that.
With the harmonica.
What's that, sorry?
How about that?
I don't think the mic was capturing that. Yeah, it's capturing it a bit.
How about now?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Bit better.
Yeah.
Just got by on a time and the rest is for you. It's to me. I'll be when you finally say, could I be myself today? Could I be it? Oh, could I get my silhouette to break down these walls? I'm alive, so it seems. Try drinking from empty streams. Try moving up the breeze. I set out to see the wilderness. I'm no man, though I say I am. Everything's slipping away through these hurting hands. Count the cost. Will there be lost? I'm not fooling around, but I'm not serious. Oh, we know. Could I be myself today? Could I be ever? Could I get my silhouette to break down these walls? I'm alive, so it seems. Try drinking from empty streams. Try moving up the breeze. I set out to see the wilderness.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. That's probably my favorite one. I love that song.
That's awesome. Um,
Thanks, man. I
I'll
appreciate that a
put.
lot.
It's all good. I'll have to put your I'll put your Spotify and your Instagram account in the links below too when I post this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
That's all right.
Appreciate that.
It's only my way of saying thanks for coming on the show. So
Oh, dude, yeah. Thanks for having me. This has been fun. I'm glad we've been able to like audibly talk to each other too. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I didn't want to take too much of your time up, so I will let you go.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
This is awesome, man.
Thanks for coming on, and I hope to have you on maybe at another time soon too, for sure.
Yeah, dude, I would love to, and I loved your interview with Jacob, and I love this. This was really fun. And we also got to link up for Fortnite, so I'll hit you up about that too
Yes,
soon.
we do have to do that. Yep, for sure.
Big thank you, bro. Sweet, brother. Well, thank you so
Awesome.
much, man.
Anytime.
All right,
Awesome.
man.
You
You
have a
take
good
it.
one.
Yeah, you take it easy, like the Eagle
Yep.
said.
You too. See ya. Have a good
See you,
one.
buddy.